What is going on, guys? I present to you my first ever video. I hope you guys like it. My intention for this drawing was to catch the eye, to confuse you a little bit, but nonetheless to enjoy it. And you start seeing that I take my time with this, and I slowed it down in a couple parts, not too many, just to get some point across, saying, trying to tell you that I do take my time. A lot of artists take their time, and beginning artists, they usually try to rush it through. I was like that. I still kind of am like that. I'm still working on it, I guess. This took me a couple of days. This did not take me 2 days. This took me, I would say, almost a week. That's also because I have a job, so it really gets in the way. My job gets in the way of this. But yeah. My intention for this was to force a perspective on you, a forced perspective. It was supposed to look like it's coming at you. Like Goku's just flying at you. It's also the Ultra Instinct form, which, by the way, I love so much. At first, I thought they kind of exaggerated with that, and I just didn't like it. Didn't sit well with me all the way. But then I don't know. I had mixed feelings at the beginning, but now I accept it. I like it. I love it. I want to see more of it, but sadly the series ended, and hopefully we get to see that in the new Dragon Ball Super movie where Broly's coming out. Some people are mad about that, and some people are excited, and I'm excited. I try to keep an open mind about it. I just really, really, really want to see it, especially because of the animation that they're using. It seems old school. It seems like the right thing to do with that type of series, I guess. And here, don't ask me what I'm doing, because I honestly don't know. I just kind of had an idea at the moment, and in another moment I had another idea, and then another, and then another, and it was a lot of fun. But sometimes I stressed. But then I caught myself a couple times. I'm like, okay, I think I'm stressing about it too much. I started using a fidget spinner, as you can see here. Anything I could use. Like, I don't really care for anything, how should I say, too proper. I mean, in some areas, I use straight lines, I use a ruler, I use, like I said, a fidget spinner, but just to have, like, this effect, I wanted to kind of look messy, but also organized in a way. So, that kind of mixed in with my stress. I don't know, but a lot of perfectionists, they feel that, and I'm a perfectionist, and honestly, that just stresses me out all the time. I had a very low supply of colors, and while I was actually filming this, I went to go get more colors, like the 2 markers that I bought at Michael's. I don't know, I forgot what brand they are. They're not with me right now. And the crayons that I'm using, they're supposed to be very, very sturdy, more sturdier than normal wooden colored pencils. That says on the packet. I also forgot what they're called, but they sell them at Michael's. They I don't know if it's made out of the same material, and it has like this weird hard coating on it, and it broke on me. Like 2 of them broke on me pretty bad. You could kind of see it in the video. A green pencil, and what was it? I think it was an orange one. I forgot. But what I'm trying to say is that they just didn't work. They're amazing, honestly. They really are. They blend in well. I love the way they blend. I just wish they were way more sturdier. Right here, you can tell that I'm drawing or experimenting with the colors with Goku skin color, since I didn't have peach. I didn't have any other colors with me at the time. So what I did is combine brown, orange, yellow, and a little bit of red, just to get like a little more of a peach color to it. I think I even used purple. I'm watching it as I record this, obviously. And also for the hair, I did some shading. I added light touches of blue. I like that personally, I really do. And also, I try to add certain, I guess you can say, special effects with the limited supplies that I had. It's really, 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 really fun. I really suggest somebody goes out and buys, like, I don't know, some cheap crayons or whatever, and like a small supply. You get creative. Sometimes you feel boxed in, but in a way, you're letting go with as much as you can. You're forcing creativity, and it's also it's honestly the most awesome thing. And well, not the most awesome thing, but one of the most awesome thing an artist can do when they're bored. I usually have writer's block. It's kind of like what I'm having now. I'm still struggling to say what I really want to say, but sometimes I forget because I think about it. I don't know. Anyways, right here I'm just adding any like little design. And by the way, if you see something like if you see like a theme, or if you think you see a message, go ahead and comment that. I would like to see what other people think. I would really, really like to see that, because I see a couple of things. I didn't do it intentionally. What I did do intentionally though is the Dragon Ball Z art form, and I'm not talking about Goku. I'm talking about like right there in that weird plant thing that I'm coloring green. It has that weird texture that you usually see in like Frieza's armor, or some type of like rocks. Usually rocks don't have lines like that, but in Dragon Ball, just try to look for them. You'll see something like that. And you see that on his tail, stuff like that. So I just thought it was kind of like fun as an artist. I don't know. I just paid I paid too much attention to detail like that. And I love it. I really, really, really love it. I feel like some things I did here was repetitive. But that could just be me just criticizing my work too much. I'm not saying I hate it. I just feel sometimes that I'm repetitive in certain things I do. I don't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of artists feel that way. Also because, I had a lot of criticism as a kid. Kids are mean. I used to draw since I was like 4 or 5 or something like that. That's when I really started. And kids would always criticize, which is, that's what made me really, 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 really draw every day. Also because it was fun. Right here is one of the special effects I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to make it look like Goku is glowing with his aura or whatever. And I don't know if... Wow, my voice cracked there. I don't know if it worked. I mean, I kind of see it, but I don't know if I'm just forcing it. Like I said, let me know. Let me know what you guys see. Like, if you guys actually see some special effect, or if you see like a type of message on this masterpiece. If you could even call this mess a masterpiece. Towards the middle of the drawing, I was trying to keep it bright, as if there was an explosion coming from the middle, and also the fact that Goku is also glowing, kind of adds to it. Jesus Christ, there's always people driving with loud cars here. I'm so sorry about that. I don't mind. Oh, right there. That's one of the colors. The pinkish reddish thing color. Yeah. You can see that it has tape, and oh my god, sometimes holding on to that, it was really, really frustrating. And like I said, I have a limited limited supplies, and I was trying to mix and match. I was even trying to mix and match with things that don't match. Does that make sense? Just to give it that extra trippy vibe, I guess. I don't know. I was just trying anything. I was just trying to be as creative as I could. I didn't really have any good materials, and I think it's not necessary to have good materials. Wow. Can you hear that? Oh snap, it's about to be pouring outside. I hear raindrops. I'm in my closet right now, and it's hot in here. It's because this is like the only place I can really record in my house. And I can hear raindrops. So, anyways, it relaxes me. Here you can see that I'm doing those little dots, those little like weird, it's like weird stuff, particles or whatever they are that floats up Goku's aura. Kind of like how we had the electricity for Super Saiyan 2 and 3, and also 4, but, let's not talk about that. I was trying to do that with this huge white marker. It was like a type of whiteout. I don't know what it was, but I know that it colored on top of black very well, so... I also got pens now. Yeah, some good pens. better than this one actually, because when you would color on top of black, it was actually kind of grayish still. But with these other pens, I also don't know the name of them. I should really look into the names, but they do color on top of black very well, and they're gel. They're not like this type of ink or paint ink paint ink type. Yeah. I also kept combining yellow, red, and orange a lot because that was just my favorite combination. Yeah, not that many combinations, but you know, I tried. It was fun. I think it's eye-catching in my opinion, but I feel like I could have done more variety of shapes and stuff in shapes and colors and shapes and stuff. Also, I took inspiration. Obviously, you can see the rocks right there, you know. I took inspiration from my job. I work with marimbas. I tune them, and I saw like these, like they formed. Like sometimes I put them side by side, whether it be that I'm just sorting them or like cleaning them after I just tuned them, and I saw like this. I don't know. It's not that I saw anything. I just saw these random marimbas just, you know, right next to each other. They just created like this weird shape, and I'm like, I should add it. It's on the bottom right where that kind of messed up arrow is, and I try to fix it too. I'm pointing at the screen as I talk, and I wish you guys could see or at least hear my movements, but you can't. But yeah, I point a lot. I talk with my hands a lot, and also my hair shows up a lot in the shot, and I really hate that. And it also rhymes. Jesus Christ, I can really hear that. Right here, I had to get creative again with weird electricity around the rocks or whatever. It went from white to blue. Since I didn't have those pens yet, I didn't even know they existed at the time. I got them like months after. By the way, I drew this months ago. I'm just trying to really catch up with this whole thing. I'm trying to get my schedule sorted with the whole YouTube thing. I really want to get into this. I just realized I love filming and drawing at the same time and editing it. You know, sometimes just the job gets in the way, or, you know, other things in life. But honestly, art like this, I was inspired by, if you know this guy, you could probably tell right away that I was inspired by Peter Draws. You know, he's amazing. His artwork is amazing. I really love his content. Like, he's just like this awkward guy, but I don't know. I really I can relate to him. He's just so awkward, but he does it on purpose though. I'm starting to notice that he's doing it on purpose. Me, I'm just awkward on accident, and I don't like that. I'd rather do it on purpose, and I've done it on purpose, and I like to do it on purpose, but I'm not doing it on purpose. But yeah, when the video finishes, hopefully, you know, you're still listening to me with my random rambling. Pause the video and just look at the image, you know, screenshot it, whatever you want to do. Zoom in and see what you see. I would really like to see what other people think. This was just random. It's kind of like what I'm doing now. Random rambling. This is random drawing, you know. It's fun. I've done drawings like this before. I just never did a forced perspective like this, and I want to keep doing stuff like this. Thank you so much if you watched throughout the whole thing and heard my relentless ranting. I apologize, but thank you so much, and hope you have a good day.